Okay, this video is for OK Copy, who wants to improve their individual training. They said they feel like there's nowhere close to them to train, so they're just training at home for now. They're doing some wall ball and some dribbling control drills. So I want to show you a few things that if you do every day, they'll tremendously improve your game. And the first thing I highly recommend is a skills kick trainer. It's a ball on a rope, but I think the goal isn't necessarily to train per se, even though I think it's super important, but being able to train and getting very relaxed. You want to get yourself in almost a meditative state where you're in a state of deep relaxation, and it's almost therapeutic for your mind and your body and your soul, right? So it's almost like each touch you get on the ball is just improving the quality of your life, right? So this is a ball that you could start to get thousands and thousands of touches on, and it doesn't matter if you're at home or in the park or on a field. You bring it everywhere. You're getting a lot of touches. You're working it. You're having fun. You're relaxed. You're looking around, right? You're breathing. Nice and easy, right? A lot of touches. Both sides of the feet, right? Behind the back, everything. So this is a great ball. It's going to improve balance, timing, rhythm, coordination. And if you go deeper, it's like a meditation breathing tool. I highly recommend it. I promise your game will improve, and it makes the whole world your oyster, right? Doesn't matter if you're at home, wherever, you bring it everywhere. Okay, that's recommendation number 1 for individual training. Recommendation number 2. If you get different size balls and really work on your juggling practice, they say the best players in the world are great jugglers. Or I'm sorry, not all great jugglers are great players, but the best players in the world are great jugglers. So what does that mean? If you start to get a couple tennis balls, I got some dog squeaky toys, and I got this 2.2 pound heavy ball, right? It's called a reactor ball. It's by Champion Barbell. And getting to a juggling practice, right? Just a few minutes a day, starting with, can you keep some of these balls up for a minute a day, 2 minutes a day, 2 minutes a day, right? 5 minutes a day, and start just going through a rotation, having fun with it, getting lots of touches, challenging yourself. So I've started picking a whole bunch up and just going through them instead of just having one and then dropping it and you chase it. You kind of just go through the whole thing, and you're not worried about dropping it, right? You're just worried about getting relaxed, right? Nice and easy. You want to lose yourself, right? You forget about everything. Nice and easy. Breathing. And in between touches, you could start to get your head up, right? You're working on your awareness. And the different size balls, right? They're gonna sharpen your touch. That means when you get on the field, you're gonna be more dangerous, right? So again, second recommendation, a nice juggling practice, a few minutes a day. You're gonna see your game significantly improve. The third thing, this is a dribbling sequence. I call it the Rosetta Stone of dribbling, because what it does is, if you commit this to muscle memory, right, it's gonna improve your dribbling. It's gonna allow you to get your head up. It's gonna allow you to make better decisions, score more goals. It's like this. It goes outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. So what starts to happen is, when you commit this to muscle memory, you could start to you combine it with all the other moves, right? So you could go outside, outside, inside, outside, scissor, outside, outside, inside, outside, step over, outside, outside, inside, outside, elbow move, right? So again, That'd be my third recommendation. Start slowly when you do it. Whenever I try to explain this to people and show them how to do it, they try and go way too fast. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Say it out loud when you do it. Start slowly. Internalize the sequence. Outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Nice and easy. Switch feet. Outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Okay, that's number 3. The fourth thing is this. Can you see that? The barrels. There's one barrel there. Can you see those? Yes. Okay, I have 2 brute barrels. They're on Amazon, I think $20 each. You could start with one, or a hamper or a bin. But what these are gonna do is they make up what's called the barrel game. But you know, you could use a garbage can, anything they could use as a target. And the goal is to use each one of your body parts to juggle a ball into. And this is gonna help you score more goals. It's gonna help you be able to take the ball out of the air and start to go towards the directions that you want, right? Because if you can develop a juggling practice, this would be the next step, right? So in the beginning, you could use a bounce, right? So you go right foot, you could go right foot with a bounce. It looks like this. You go right foot, bounce, right foot, bounce, right foot, right? Just like that. And then as you start to improve, you could go right, left foot, no bounce. Right, left foot, no bounce. Then you go right foot alternating, no bounce. Right thigh, no bounce. Left thigh, no bounce. Then alternating thighs, no bounce. Then you could do anything you want, no bounce, right? So, and this simple game, right, I've been playing this game for 20, maybe 27 years. I learned this when I was very young. I went from scoring, not playing at all. Next season, I played this game along with the rest of the things that I taught you, to the #1 leading scorer on the team, more goals than the whole team combined, right? This game is infinitely challenging because you can make the barrels farther apart. You could put things in your hand to make it just a little bit more, a little different, right? Just a little different. You could use a tennis ball, right? Tennis ball, extremely hard if you've never used it, right? Right? That was challenging for me, but you know, I've been playing this game for 25 years, 27 years. So, right, you just got to do step by step. In the beginning, you could work it with a bounce. For toddlers, I say use a balloon, right? So there's a lot of ways you could have fun with it. It's a great way if you have a friend over or you're playing against a parent. You start a few yards apart and you're racing, right? Each body part, right foot, no bounce. Who can get it in first, right? So that's the barrel game. Loads of fun. Yeah, that covers some of the core. If you spent 5 to 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, going through a rotation of these, right? So you warm up with the skills, the kickball, and then you do some juggling, and then you go right into, skills kick trainer, or you know, start to develop your own sequence. You could go dribbling first, dribbling sequences, then skills kick trainer, then juggling, then you could do your wall stuff, and then you could do the barrel game, right? You start making these micro circuits, these circuits of these fun things, and man, you could put some music on, you could start recording it to build your a professional resume, and then you'll see your game take off, I promise you. So give these things a try, let me know what you think, and I hope they help. Okay.